Good morning all. Welcome to Build Day 24. 10:30. I'm just getting out here. I took the morning off a little bit to watch San Andreas, the movie starring The Rock from wrestling, Dwayne Johnson. Gotta say, you like that type of movie? You gotta get it. It's well worth watching. Breakfast of the day. Sunshiny, couple scattered clouds up there. We need something bright and cheerful, semi-healthy. Orange juice? Yeah, not really hungry. Thirsty for orange juice. And a glass. Yeah, orange juice. Orange juice will work. And a nice, large fruit bowl. Gotta make sure there's maraschino cherries in it, though. Just getting out here. Today is a magic day. All the AC. In other words, the type of current that this plugs into gets done today. Everything. That's a spider light. I'm going to rewire this light up. I've got an outlet over there I can plug it into. So I'm going to wire it up to that instead of having to run a cord over to here. One less thing as a tripping hazard. I've got another extension cord I need to get plugged in out front. So the arches will light up. And then we've got the big cat display. I gotta open that up, get into there, and get all that junk done. And the wife's just getting out here herself, moving some of the cobwebs. Yeah, I got an outlet right up there on top of the wall. I need to run a cord down to it, down to the arches down here. And then we're going to be getting the power pole in today too. So
you should be able to just drop it down.
Yeah.
So as long as it's not.
As long as I can get to the screw to take the wall panel out, because I was going to open the wall up and drop it down inside the wall so it wasn't visible. I won't be able to open up the wall. Don't worry about it. We got the lights blocking it right there. I'll figure something out. You get inside and rest. She was a sick girl last night, so I don't want her out here overly much. But anyway, we are going to get the electrical done, including the power pole. Then we're going to do our painting today. And then once that's done, I am going to be done out here for the day. One, I got to let all the paint dry, and I don't want to be running around dragging wires through wet paint. But I need to get those LED floodlights done. So as soon as the electrical's done and painting's done, we're going to be heading inside working on that. But right now, I ain't going to be working on anything if I don't get the truck moved. So give me just a moment. Okay, AC is officially finished. Everything's plugged into electricity, and I'm just walking the haunt, checking all my circuits, making sure everything works. That's plugged into electricity. Yeah, sorry, you're getting a lot of little excerpts. But yeah, I got one hand working, the motor on the other one's broken. And this motor's causing problems too. Yeah, see, it's causing problems again. I think I am just going to clip the wire to it. I don't like the racket it's making. See, it's supposed to bob up and down. They're both supposed to be bobbing up and down. I got to redo the mechanics on it this year. Now Zombie Bait doesn't want to shut up. Okay, I do not have the pumps plugged in, but the black light's over here. I got one that's out, so I probably hit the switch. We'll go check that out real quick, and hopefully it's not the bulb. Okay, it was just the bulb. It needed to be turned in its socket. Over here, Ouija board's working, and the mister's working. You know, I didn't check the misters over in the witch. Hold on here. I'm going to head back to the witch. I want to check those out too. Okay, over here in the witch, there's a mister in the cauldron. It's not working. That was giving me problems last year. By the look of it, it needs a little bit more water in there, so I'll try that. The safety feature doesn't turn on unless there's enough water. And then the cauldron's doing just fine, and that'll build up and leak out over time. So that leaves the driveway and the front facade to do. There goes the loudmouth mirror again. He is so noisy. You hear him all the way through the goddamn haunt. If you leave him to his own devices. And this one is working. I was able to see the lights in there finally. The other one though, it's out too much in the sun. I can't tell if the lights are working or not. Those were some of the original ones I did. Now electrical in here is just the lighted spider down there. And she's lit up. I don't have anything in there. And this guy's going. He just very slowly raises up and down. I gotta get his lid painted. I don't have anything in there hooked up to electricity yet. I need, because of the Scuba Boo board. Flame lights are working. And we got a squeak in here or something. And this guy was giving me problems last year too. I'm gonna have to get in there and take a look at him. Let's see, out here, looks like the arches are on. Flame lights on, flame lights on. And I put the lights in along the fence. That should brighten it up some. And I went and left a cigar out here. Wondering what happened to it, forgot where I put it. Now I do have one other 110 thing I have to do, and that has to do with the blow-ups. Right now, I've got them temporarily hooked up to the house current, you know, plugged into the actual house. I need to run that wire over to the power pole so I can get it plugged in. Now, if I remember right, I don't have these plugged in yet at all either. I forgot to run the power for those. Knew I was forgetting something. I'm gonna have to find all my connections. Okay, I got 2 more AC things to do then. Oh well. Okay, it's 4:40. Painting is done. So we've got the AC done, and I went ahead and got the peepers plugged in, which I forgot to do. Shame on me. So they're plugged in. Painting's done. I had a couple small repair things to do in the water room. Accidentally pulled the liner loose in one corner. I had to go back in and restaple it, and one of the misters on the water wall, the leg came off of it, so I had to put a new lid on. Now, normally I'd be scooting right in to doing the low voltage. You know, I'd get the power station out, the tub out with the LEDs, and I'd start out front, get all the LEDs in out there, wire it, and just keep going. But I have those LED floods I've been working on off and on since the project, this build started. Those are low voltage. I need to get those done. And getting in at 9, 10 o'clock and having 30, 40 minutes up to an hour to work on them a night ain't getting them done. So I'm going to say the low voltage for tomorrow. That's what we're going to work on tomorrow, is low voltage. And we'll see how far we get. I want a full day. So I am going to go in the house and start working on some of the low voltage floodlights. See if I can get them at least all soldered up. Be nice to have that project done. It's a good learning project though. So anyway, that's next on the list, is the floodlights. I do not know how much footage you're going to get on that. I will tell you this though, you are going to get a nighttime view of the haunt with the 110 aka AC current turned on. I'm going to plug it in, and I want to go through and get it all tested out, make sure everything's aimed right, set right, what have you. So I'll bring out the good camera and we'll get you some footage on that. So you'll definitely have that. I don't know if that's going to be next clip or you can see me rambling about floodlights. One or the other. Hey guys, as promised, your little evening walkthrough of the AC stuff. And now the low voltage is in. This is just the AC stuff. I've got the set dresser out here with me, and we're just going to kind of go through and look at things, walk the haunt, and we're going to take you with us. We're out front at the moment. Oh, you gotta remember, this is just the AC stuff. You know, it's not the low voltage. It's out here. What do you think of the big cat display, though?
Looks good.
I think the orange lights set it off. It helps brighten it up a little bit. And the candelabras up there are flickering. Now, this display doesn't have any lights in it at all, other than the peepers. And this one here in the corner is the one that's not moving. I'm going to have to take a look at that. All the others are moving, though. I know it's not showing up on camera. Now hold it here. George should be going too. Huh, George?
So glad.
There we go.
Yeah. Things were just dead.
Need to get a light on him. Then you get over here in the mausoleum, and the flame pots I put up are working pretty good. That's low voltage, sweetheart. And then Will's crypt, and his light is working pretty good. And then this section doesn't have any lights in it at all. Oh yeah, it does. I forgot, underneath the bouncer. Duck. Again, a mouthful of cobwebs. But that does highlight underneath the jumper a bit.
Yeah, it does.
So I forgot that light was there. And then the beepers are showing up too.
Yeah.
Pretty good. And then the spider display here
It's a little spider.
has that lighted one, and it kind of highlights the walls a bit.
And then you got your spiders.
Yeah. Okay, turn that off. And this I'm going to re-aim. I'm wondering, should I tone it down some?
No.
I can,
You know, it doesn't really actually hit me in the face until I'm right underneath of it, so.
yeah. But we're getting a flash with it at least, so we don't want it going super quick. And then I've got green, low voltage ones there too. And that one's turned up too high. About like that better, you think?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta fix that picture.
Yeah. Oh, it came loose on the inside. Oh, I have to open that up. And this is another one I'm turning down. There we go. But yeah, I can get in there and fix that. That's no problem. I just have to open up the back. See, is this one on? Okay, yeah, it is on. I was wondering, I can't tell if there's any lights on in there or not. I am going to have to change
That
it.
one's switch.
Yeah, this one I need to get the remote on. I don't have the remotes with me. But it's not supposed to be flashing. It's supposed to be a steady color. And this one's,
It's changing color
Yeah.
off and on.
yeah, which is fine. And then you got the mirror over here, and it goes off every so often on its own. Huh. I gotta get him. He was just running here a second ago. Now see, that's what the big ones are supposed to look like. There.
You got your flame pots.
Yeah, and you
And the
can.
skull on the wheel.
Yeah, it's moving.
I see I have to fix Mr. Pirate back there.
Peepers are not running.
No, they're not.
Okay, peepers are running now. I have a couple of them, 3 of them up in the tree. I had 1 chain left. Come on, back one. Come on. Takes a while for the bulbs to warm up. But anyway, it was a faulty plug, so we got that fixed. Okay, we got that running again. The shifts were bound up on the netting. And I gotta fix the skeleton driving because he was sagging. We got the witch's display is lit up. And actually, that's good lighting on the chimney. At least on the camera. And then we got the bed of coals lit and the mister down there. Witchy poo.
Watch out for the stick. I
It-
just tripped over it myself.
Yeah. Yeah, watch your, that's the outlet there. She definitely needs a light. It needs to be re-aimed because she's looking off at the exit. But we got those
She
going.
needs to be more.
Yeah.
Well, if the thing's there, because we had this big empty spot and it's
Yeah.
level.
Yeah. But you move that over so it needs to be slid back this way so she can be turned. Or she's not going to stir. Right. Okay, now we're getting into Fred's display. I still need water in the tubes. And this camera, according to the view screen, is doing really good with filming. My old camera just didn't do shit. So, and now look, with the netting up, you can kind of tell there's something over there. Then into the torture chamber. And zombie bait was going off earlier.
Sound activated.
Yeah, he needs a scuba boo board. Come on. There we go. Wonky camera angle. And then into the sewer room, which still needs its water. But this one, it's not blindingly bright like it was last year.
No. Is the fan supposed to be going?
Yes.
It's not.
Okay, now the fan's going. I forgot to plug it in. Still gotta get the fence panel up here, but the wife wanted to do some work.
Not in the pool.
So, but not too bad. I think the lighting in here is just perfect. And then once we get the water in, it'll be really good too.
Hey, board's working.
Yeah, board is working. Yeah, it's kind of showing up on camera. But the board, Ouija board, and the scrying bowl are the only two things on AC in here.
Yeah. I was wondering if maybe we should get your mom's flower bowl.
Flower bowl?
The ball. That
Oh.
one that looks like a crystal ball.
Yeah. Could put that in here on the table. I think we've had it in here before.
Yeah.
But
I
no.
think we've had it in the witch before.
Yeah. And then in here, watch your step, there's no lights in here. And I have not put down the rope lights for the curb at all yet.
That's fine. It's not dark enough yet.
Yeah. But this is a chain hall and also the exit hall. But, and then we're back outside. End of the day wrap up. And I'm in the house. Did pretty good. We got the AC working as you saw on the log, and we got the painting done. Came in tonight though and started working on these, the LEDs. Trying to get them wired on the back, and I'm running into some problems. I'm waiting for Scuba to join me in vid chat. I was going to bounce some ideas off of him on those. We'll get it worked out though. But anyway, I just remember I was downloading all the footage off the camera, and I forgot to do the closing. And it's build day 24, so it's time to say stay spooky and stay toxic on day 24.